Okay, here we have the Sphero Nubby covers. Currently they're available in 3 colours. You've got the rather bright orange, you've got a really nice greeny yellow, which is the same colour as the ramps, and you've got this Sphero blue, which is exactly the same as the lettering and icon used on the Sphero itself. These covers fit on both the original Sphero as well as the Sphero 2. On the table I've got a Sphero 2 revealed, and what I'm going to do in this video is to show you how your Sphero looks with its colour showing through the ball in each of the 3 covers. And in that way you can then see how your favourite colour, let's say you like your Sphero ball rolling around in red, how your red ball looks inside of the orange cover, the greeny yellow cover and the blue cover to help you with your purchasing decisions. Okay, I've dimmed the lights a little bit just to help the light from the Sphero show up. And what I'm going to do now in turn is pop on a Nubby cover onto the Sphero. So as you can see on the colour wheel app, I've just popped the colour as onto a red as I can find. So it's a nice, good, bright, vibrant red. And this way you can get to see the Nubby colour, how it affects the colour from the actual Sphero itself. Let's just zoom in a little bit. And I'm going to keep it zoomed in so that you can see how the colour works. And as you can see, because it's a Sphero 2 revealed, you actually get some of these stripes, so you get some actually even brighter colours than you would on perhaps a normal Sphero. But you get a good indication there also through the white paint of the normal Sphero. So I think you're going to get here a good colour sense of both Sphero 2 and Sphero revealed. So what I'm going to do in turn is I'm going to take the covers off, put them on, each one in turn. I'm going to save the most like colour Nubby till the end. So for example, I'm going to do the Nubby orange cover at the very end of this because I'm doing the red. And what I'm going to just do then is, there you can see again the blue, that looks quite good. Brings quite some interesting colours, makes it a little bit pinkish, a little bit orange maybe. And what I'm then going to do is, between colour changes, I'm going to zoom out so you can see that the actual Sphero without any Nubby cover on, and I'll let you see the colour as I've selected it on the actual iPhone app, on the Sphero app. Again, just so you can most balance it and most get a feeling for where we are in regards to the colour. So that's the red on the orange cover, and not surprisingly it's a really gorgeous colour through the orange Nubby. So that's really a really good bright colour there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is quickly just take this cover off again. And it's time to go on to the next colour. So that was red done. Let me just pull out a little bit so you can see the actual app here. And all I'm doing here is using a standard Sphero app. And I'm going to zoom this colour wheel around to blue. Let's get a really nice blue. Let's go out a little bit, just get a little bit more brightness on there. That looks like a really quite good blue just there, I think. So what we're going to do, again, I'm going to zoom in again. I'm going to save the blue Nubby until the end. So let's just again pop these through the various different Nubby colours. We're going to do the yellowy green one first. And there we go. So you can see that both through the stripe that the reel's got, as well as the central piece where the logo is through the paint. There we go. Now onto the orange. I'm not pausing very long on any of the colours because obviously you can pause the video yourselves and help make your mind up. And there we've got the orange with the blue. Now that makes it look quite pink, quite an interesting kind of mauve colour going on between the actual nodules of the Nubby cover. That's quite an interesting colour there. It's just the Sphero kicking back a little bit. Now I was ignoring his ups and down, his current orientation, and now the blue in the blue Nubby, and that I think it really does look good. That's a very good blue, and you really can see it glowing through the white and the revealed there, so that's really particularly nice. I like that. Okay, so again what I'm going to do is take off the cover. We're going to go to another colour. So let's just get the Sphero ball down. I'm going to zoom out again. If he stays put, there he is. And we're just going to, again, so you can see the iPhone app. Just going to spin that around to green. Let's get a really bright green up there. That's a little bit too white, maybe. Let's just play about a little bit together. That looks pretty That might be a little bit too white. Let's go for maybe a darker one, a little bit more yellow. There we go. That's a pretty good green, that's pretty vibrant. Okay, let's zoom in so you can see the colour. I'm going to have the camera, and let's again go through the nubby covers. Of course I'm going to do the yellow-green cover last on this one. So let's go back to the orange cover. There we go. The orange and the green. You can actually see the green quite well through there. I'm surprised how well that looks. It's a really good one for Halloween. I think this green and orange work really well. So that's pretty good. Let's just force the little robot around a little bit, just to force him around. There we go. And now on to the next one. I'm going to do the blue next. Deliberately leaving green to the last. And let's have a look at this one. That works really well as well. That's really makes a really fantastic greeny blue. Actually, it's a really good emeraldy sea green. Very nice indeed. Particularly like that one as well. It's a good combination. And last but not least, the yellowy green with the green light of the Sphero. Okay, let's just pop him down. There we have Sphero 2 revealed in a green nubby. Okay, I'm going to pull out, and we're going to do one more colour set. Let's just take this off so you can see the colour I've gone for. So let's go for a really good white, so you can actually see. Let's get the old, there we go. So let's just bring it on the outer ring, and we've got there as good a white as we can have. I think to make sure I'm really off the colours, there we go, right off the ring there. So I'm going to do one last quick round of all the nubbies with the Sphero ball in white. Just make sure the camera's focusing okay. It is quite dark in here, relatively speaking. Make sure that is focused okay. It seems to be having problems for some reason on the white. There we go, that's better. Okay, so let's just again quickly go through the colours. I'm going to start with the blue on this one. I think the white and the blue look pretty good. There we have the blue cover with the white light underneath. Looks pretty good. That really does bring out the blue very nicely. I'm just dropping the Sphero off shot there. What else am I knocking into the camera? Okay, now for the orange. That really looks quite awesome. The orange nubby cover, it's got something about it. Those the actual bumps on there is really quite deep orange. It holds its colour, but the gap between really does give a really nice shade to the white glow through there of the Sphero ball. And last but not least, the yellowy green, and that also is a pretty good one. So we've got a good light there. Okay, let's try and get him to stay still. There we go. So that's the Sphero 2 revealed in the yellowy green. So I hope that these views have helped a little bit with your choice of which nubby cover is the right one for you. That's certainly the idea and the aim of this video. So I'm going to quickly pop some lights on. Oof, there we go. Camera's reacting a little bit there. I'm going to throw the nubbies back into shot so you can see all three as we end. So I hope that you found this video useful. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment.